In 2025, outsourcing is no longer just a cost-cutting strategy. It has evolved into a powerful tool for building a resilient, scalable, and truly global business. The business world is changing rapidly. Technology is advancing faster than ever. Labor markets are shifting. Consumer expectations are growing. Entrepreneurs who continue to think about outsourcing in outdated ways will be left behind. But those who learn how to leverage it strategically can grow faster, spend less, and reach markets their competitors cannot even touch. Let us be clear, outsourcing is not about dumping work on low-paid workers overseas. That model is both short-sighted and ineffective in the long run. In 2025, the smartest entrepreneurs are using outsourcing to unlock global talent, expand time zones, and optimize operations around their true value, not just their available hours. When executed properly, outsourcing lets you operate like a large company while staying lean. It gives you the edge of scale without the burden of overhead. One of the first things to understand is that outsourcing has moved far beyond customer support and basic data entry. Today, almost any role that does not require physical presence can be outsourced. From graphic design and software development to sales outreach and operations management, the global talent pool is filled with professionals who are not only skilled, but also aligned with your goals. The key is not whether to outsource, but how to do it smartly. The process begins with clarity. You must know what you do best. What are the highest value activities in your business that only you can perform? Everything else is a candidate for outsourcing. This is not about avoiding work. It is about focusing your time and energy where it matters most, where you create real leverage. If you are spending hours each week handling admin tasks, creating content, editing video, responding to low-priority emails, or chasing invoices, then you are blocking your own growth. The most successful entrepreneurs in 2025 know their value per hour. If your business earns $250,000 per year, your effective hourly rate is around $120. Every task you perform that could be done by someone else for $10 to $30 per hour is costing you far more than you think. Multiply that over the course of a year, and you will find tens of thousands of dollars in lost opportunity. Outsourcing is not just about saving money. It is about recovering time, your most valuable asset. Once you have clarity on what to outsource, the next step is choosing the right location. The world is not flat, but it is connected. Some countries have emerged as global hubs for specific types of outsourcing. For example, the Philippines remains strong in virtual assistance and customer service due to high English proficiency and cultural compatibility with Western businesses. India continues to lead in technical fields like software development, accounting, and back-office operations. But in 2025, newer markets are rising fast. Countries like Kenya, Colombia, Serbia, and Vietnam are producing skilled professionals at competitive rates. These emerging outsourcing hotspots offer a fresh opportunity for businesses that want to diversify their teams, hedge geopolitical risks, and tap into motivated talent who are eager to contribute. They may not have been the go-to locations a few years ago, but forward-thinking entrepreneurs are already investing in building remote teams there. And here is a key insight. You are not looking for cheap labor. You are looking for value. That means hiring professionals who understand your business goals, communicate clearly, and take ownership of outcomes. Paying a slightly higher rate for someone who delivers better results, needs less supervision, and aligns with your mission is a far smarter choice than hiring the cheapest option. Outsourcing should never be a race to the bottom. It should be a strategy for leveling up. This is where systems come into play. In order to outsource successfully, you must create processes that others can follow. That means documenting how things are done, setting clear expectations, and using tools that support collaboration. In 2025, there will be more platforms than ever to make this seamless. Project management tools like ClickUp and Notion, communication platforms like Slack, and workflow tools like Loom and Zapier allow you to create clarity even across time zones. Delegation without documentation is a disaster waiting to happen. But when you build systems, you create the infrastructure for scaling. You make it possible for someone to step into a role, understand it quickly, and start producing results. And once you do that for one function in your business, you can do it for 10. That is how a lean team of 5 can perform like a team of 50, by creating repeatable systems and assigning each to a specialist who owns that lane. But here is where many entrepreneurs get stuck. They fear losing control. They worry that no one else will care as much or execute as precisely. And that may be true at first. But the real question is, are you willing to stay small in order to stay in control? Or are you willing to trust, to train, and to lead, so that your vision can scale beyond what you alone can manage? In 2025, leadership is not about doing everything yourself. It is about building a team. Even if that team is entirely remote, you are no longer limited to who lives in your city or who can come into your office. The best talent may be halfway around the world, but only a few clicks away. Entrepreneurs who embrace this mindset are building global teams that operate across continents, bringing cultural diversity, new perspectives, and creative problem-solving into their businesses. And the benefits are not just internal. Outsourcing allows you to serve your customers better. You can offer 24/7 support, faster turnaround times, multilingual content, and localized services. You can become a truly global brand, not by having massive infrastructure, but by having the right people in the right places, doing the right work. And that matters more than ever in a marketplace where speed and personalization are expected, not optional. Let us talk numbers. Outsourcing, when done strategically, can reduce operating costs by 30 to 70%. But even more important than what you save is what you gain. You gain hours back into your week. You gain freedom to focus on growth. You gain the ability to test ideas, launch products, and enter markets without having to build everything from scratch or carry the full cost of in-house teams. In 2025, that kind of agility is not a luxury. It is survival. Here is the truth that no one tells you: the difference between entrepreneurs who stay stuck and those who scale is not intelligence, luck, or even capital. It is leverage. And outsourcing is one of the fastest, most reliable ways to create leverage in your business. The sooner you stop trying to do everything yourself, the sooner you start building something that can grow with or without you. Of course, outsourcing is not without its challenges. There can be miscommunication, time zone friction, and differences in work culture. But these are not deal breakers. They are management problems, not structural ones. And the tools to solve them already exist. You just need to be proactive. Clear job descriptions, regular check-ins, performance metrics, feedback loops. These are the foundations of any good team, whether they are in your office or on another continent. Let us also address the fear of AI replacing outsourced workers. While automation is growing, it is not replacing human creativity, judgment, or empathy anytime soon. In fact, the best outsourcing strategy in 2025 combines AI and human skill. You let AI handle the repetitive tasks, data entry, scheduling, summarizing. You let people handle the decision-making, creative work, and client interaction. When humans and machines work together, output multiplies. This is not about choosing one or the other. It is about integrating both for maximum efficiency. So what is the next step? Start small. Choose one area of your business that eats time, but does not require your personal expertise. It could be scheduling content, managing customer support tickets, or doing basic bookkeeping. Document the process. Hire one remote team member. Test the waters. Refine the system. Then repeat. Every time you outsource a function successfully, you are building a stronger, leaner, more focused company. The truth is, outsourcing in 2025 is not just a cost-saving tactic. It is a competitive advantage. It lets you access talent, expand your reach, and scale your operations in a way that was not possible even a decade ago. Entrepreneurs who understand this are building global empires from laptops. Those who resist are burning out doing 10 tasks in a 10,000 economy. If you want to go deeper, the next video breaks down the exact playbook for hiring your first remote team member, including interview questions, onboarding templates, and performance trackers, so you can build with confidence and scale without chaos.